Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Cold Fire, and today I'm bringing you a little snippet of what I caught my eye was when I was watching the country music in performance at the White House of 2011. Mickey Guyton stood out for me because she sang my favorite singer's song, Crazy, and she's singing it for President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama. And I didn't even know that Patsy Cline was one of his favorite singers as well. And it really shocked me to the core because I already liked him as a president. Sorry if anyone disagrees out there. There's good and bad in everybody. And I personally like him because he gave me and my husband the chance to get married legally in the United States of America in 2015. For that, I thank him for that. That's not the sole reason why you like a president. You want them to be able to put policies and statements that trust me, I'm a veteran, so I vote and I've served. And I can tell you that when you get a president, they need to be active and aware of foreign and domestic terrorism and stuff like that. And he was just so warm-hearted, and he really cared for everyone. He really did. He got a lot done when he was in there. He was able to let gays and lesbians serve in the military for the first time, which I unfortunately was kicked out for because I was gay. I was actually arrested in my barracks. I did not ask, I did not tell. This was before Don't Ask, Don't Tell was even implemented. Actually, a week before Don't Ask, Don't Tell came out was the week that I got my separation papers. So it hit me pretty hard because I wanted to keep on serving my country, and it really took a lot out of me to know that I signed my name on the line to personally take this body and protect everybody out there in the world from evil, and then just get it stripped away because of who you were. And I wasn't even doing anything but just excelling at everything. And when it comes down to it, I was also so high in rank, in stature in there, because I wasn't really thinking about that part of my life. I was just trying to survive as a soldier. I excelled in basic training, excelled at AIT, and then went on to Hawaii, and then, I eventually got accepted to sharpshooting class over my other two roommates. And unfortunately, I was sexually assaulted because of that situation by those two guys. But that is why today I suffer a lot of PTSD, MST, which is military sexual trauma, which still happens today. But there's a lot of things that I suffered from, but I would still do it all over again, minus the bad parts. But I thought being a soldier was the hardest part, but it's not just being a soldier is the hardest part. It's who's got your 9, or who's got your 6. Talking about a gun, but it's who has your back. And they clearly either was envious that I was accepted and they weren't, and even though I went to my commander, they did nothing about it. They overlooked it, and I still had to stay in that same room with them. Of course, they didn't try anything else after that because I slept with a brass knuckles in my hand in case they tried it again. Um, but after I left the military, I realized, they took a part of my life away from me that I'll never ever get back again. And if you have something like that happen to you in the military, speak. Don't just speak to one person like I did. If they ignore you, there's always someone higher up. No one is above the law. But getting off that subject, that's why he has a dear part of my life, was because me and my husband had been dating since 2000, and it took us 15 years before we could legally get married. And we were the first couple in Broward County, Florida to get married. And it was thanks to this president. And, but I want to play a song that is my favorite singer, one of my favorite songs, and it's sung by Mickey Guyton, who also loves Patsy Cline, and it's her favorite song. So I had to pull it from the whole thing because I couldn't find just the part of it, okay? So here she is, singing for it.
The legendary Patsy Cline made this next song a country standard. Making her national television debut, please welcome Mickey.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew as long as you want it, and someday you'll leave for somebody new. Worry, why should I let myself worry? Could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for loving you. For loving you. Thank you. Singing Glenn Campbell's iconic.
Anyways, that was a small portion that I pointed out. I know there was a lot of other ones that I skipped over, but this one especially stuck out for me because it just had so many layers. So many layers. I mean, yeah. There need to be more African American artists in country music, because without them there would be no country music. It all started out with folk music back in the plantations, and like I said before in another video with Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, people are giving her grief that black people don't belong in the country. Well, there's Ray Charles, there is Darius Rucker, there is Charlie Pride, all with a lot of number one hits, very accepted. So maybe it's not so much as not taking race out of the situation, but maybe it's more to do with a woman of color becoming a country singer. But Mickey does it, and she's starting to just now prove to the world that she is a full-fledged performing artist. And I just particularly like her elevation in the song, and the fact that she took that song to the White House, and I bet Patsy Cline's looking down and thinking, my God, my song got played in front of the President of the United States of America and by a younger artist, which she was probably about the same age or even younger than Patsy Cline. Remember, Patsy was only 30 years old. Not old at all. Most people don't even know what they're doing at 20, much less 30. I think it takes about 40, 45 till you realize what you want, and then it takes till about 60 till you almost get it, and then by the time you get it, you ain't got no breath left in you to give any. But that was extraordinary. Mickey Guyton singing Crazy at the White House for the Obamas, President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama at the White House in 2011. I hope that you guys enjoyed that reaction, and always leave a comment down below. And just remember, try to keep your comments civil, because I do like a safe space for everyone on this channel, and I do not tolerate negativity. If you don't like something, you always have the option of moving away from it, because I feel that, yes, I've been on many times seeing things that really piss me off, and I want to get on there and write about it, and be a jerk, be nasty or something like that. But you know what? I'm like, no, I'm gonna take the high road on this one. Because whenever you do make a comment, a negative comment about someone doing something, it only reflects how stupid you are. That's all I've got to say. Hope you enjoyed. Look forward to seeing me on the next video. Bye-bye.